There it goes. All right. Mr. Parra is still connecting. There it goes. Okie doke. All right. Mr. Parra is still connecting. Okay. There it goes. Does it look like anything's going next week, Hunter?
Only Pablo Moreno, but I believe he might plea based on the deal that he seemed to agree to in the felony court on his felony probation. So,
Okay. Mr. Parra seems to be having some problems with the audio. Somebody tried contacting him, let him know that we're ready, but he's not connecting. Oh, there he is.
Yes.
There he is. Mr. Parra?
There we are, Judge. Hello. There we are.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, we're ready to proceed on your case. Court calls the case of State of Texas versus Daniel Anchondo, cause number 2020-0C00209. This proceeding is being heard in reference to and in compliance with the emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court and the Court of Criminal Appeals under various miscellaneous docket numbers regarding the COVID-19 state of disaster, the guidance issued by the Office of Court Administration and the El Paso Council Judge's statement to the attorneys of the El Paso Bar in response to coronavirus. May I have announcement of counsel?
Hunter Griffin for the state. The state is ready.
Manuel Parra, Your Honor, for Mr. Anchondo, also ready.
You are Daniel Anchondo.
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand. Solemnly swear affirm testimony you may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Are you a U.S. citizen, Mr. Anchondo?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated, alleged to occurred July 19, 2019 in El Paso County, Texas. To those charges, sir, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Any priors, Mr. Griffin?
No prior DWIs, Your Honor.
And what was the blow or blood draw?
It was a blood draw and it was 0.082.
All right. Court will then follow the state's recommendation, find the evidence substantiates a finding of guilt, place you on deferred adjudication for 15 months. You're to pay a $500 fine, $30 a month supervision fee, complete 100 hours of community service, be subject to breath and urine analysis, a 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew where you can't be out unless you're working or going to school, attend the victim impact panel, DWI school, reimburse El Paso County for court costs, and have the camera interlock installed on your vehicle. You're not to drive anything that does not have that device installed. In addition, there should be no early termination. Anything further, counsel?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Your Honor, he is also on probation under the 384 for the following cause number, Judge. We're asking that this probation run concurrent. And that cause number, Your Honor, is 2019-0D05784.
All right. The two cases will run concurrent with each other. I'll need to change that docket sheet after we're done today. Anything further?
Not from the defense, Your Honor.
Okey-doke. Then you may be excused.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Momata, who do you have?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have Nicole Overstreet.
Okay. Nicole Overstreet, please. All right, court calls the case of the state of Texas versus Nicole Overstreet, cause number 2022-0C00846. This proceeding is being heard in reference to and in compliance with the emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court and the Court of Criminal Appeals under various miscellaneous docket numbers regarding the COVID-19 state of disaster, the guidance issued by the Office of Court Administration and the El Paso Council Judge's statement to the attorneys of the El Paso Bar in response to coronavirus. May I have announcement of counsel?
The Griffin for the state is ready.
Gabriel Bombada, covering for Ms. Ana Yaldo, for Ms. Overstreet, ready, Your Honor.
You are Nicole Overstreet.
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Solemnly swear or affirm testimony you may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Are you a U.S. citizen, Miss Overstreet?
Yes, ma'am.
Charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated alleged to occur January 16, 22, and the state further alleges you were previously convicted May 3rd, 2012 in El Paso County, Texas. To those charges, ma'am, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Any priors other than the enhancement, Mr. Griffin?
No, Your Honor.
Court will follow the state's recommendation, find you guilty, sentence you to 60 days in jail plus court costs. I understand you want work release, Mr. Bombada?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe we sent to the court a letter from her employer and her vaccination status, her like vaccination card. That way she would be able to hopefully do work release should the court permit it.
All right. The court is going to allow work release, Ms. Overstreet. This is the one opportunity you will have for work release. You fail to show up, you start showing up late, they will revoke that and keep you in there till your time is served. You'll start your sentence on Sunday morning at 2 in the morning on May 19th. You'll go in at 2 a.m. You'll be released on Monday, I believe it was at noon, and you'll do that, serve all days in the county jail on days you're not working. On days you are working, you're to turn yourself in at 2 and be released at 12 noon. Anything further, counsel?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Ms. Overstreet, I just want to make sure that we have that timing right, that you'd go in Saturday night to Sunday morning at 2, and then get out Monday morning. You're good with that, right?
I'm a little bit confused about the time.
Because
About what?
I think she's a little confused about the time, and the email I had from Ms. Yaldo was that she'd go in Saturday morning and get out Sunday night, but that also doesn't seem right.
She only works Wednesday through Friday and on Mondays. So Saturday she'll stay in there until Monday.
Okay, so Ms. Overstreet, you'd report in Saturday night and get out
No.
Monday. Oh, no.
She will report Saturday morning once she gets off work Friday at midnight. She goes in Saturday morning, stays there until Monday at noon. She goes to work on Monday till 11, reports. I don't remember the time that I wrote on the docket sheet, but it's probably about 2 a.m.
Okay.
Tuesday morning, stays there until Wednesday at noon.
Okay, so she goes in Saturday night or Saturday morning after getting off work on Friday, gets out Monday at noon.
Yes.
So, okay, so every
Allow her to
weekend
go to
is
work on Monday.
perfect. And then she goes the next Saturday morning. Okay.
No, it's
Oh,
on
no.
it's work release, not weekends.
Okay. Okay, so Ms. Overstreet, you're aware that then after Monday you have to report in again also, right?
On Tuesday? On Tuesday? So,
Yes. Tuesday morning, and then you'll stay there till Wednesday at noon, come back Thursday in the morning, stay there till Friday at noon, come back Friday in the morning, and then stay there until Monday.
okay. Thank you,
All right. You may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. I apologize for the confusion.
That's right. Those are always a little tricky.
Thank you. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Have a good
Mr. Landeros, please. Good morning, Mr. Groves. All right, court calls the case of State of Texas versus Carlos Landeros, cause number 2021-0C03590.
This proceeding is being heard in reference to and in compliance with the emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court and the Court of Criminal Appeals under various miscellaneous docket numbers regarding the COVID-19 state of disaster, the guidance issued by the Office of Court Administration and the El Paso Council of a statement to the attorneys of the El Paso Bar in response to coronavirus.
May I have an announcement of counsel?
Hunter Griffin for the state is ready.
Michael Gross for the defendant, Carlos Landeros. We are also ready.
You are Carlos Landeros.
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand, sir. Solemnly swear affirm testimony may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. You'll need to answer, sir, for the record.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Are you a U.S. citizen
Yes, ma'am.
charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated with a .15 below or above, alleged to occurred in El Paso County, Texas, March 3rd, 2021? To those charges, sir, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? Any priors, Mr. Griffin?
He had a prior DWI from 1995 that was dismissed with the pretrial diversion program.
All right. And what was the blow or blood draw?
It was a blood draw and it was 0.191.
The court will follow the state's recommendation, find you guilty, sentence you to a year in jail, probated for 1 year. You're to pay a $600 fine that's probated, $30 a month supervision fee, $16 or $60 lab fee, complete 50 hours of community service, be subject to breath and urine analysis, a 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew where you can't be out unless you're working or going to school. Victim impact panel, DWI school for repeat offenders, reimburse El Paso County for court costs, and have the camera interlock installed on your vehicle. You're not to drive anything that does not have that device installed. Anything further, counsel?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
We would just ask that, due to complications with COVID, that should the need arise, he be allowed to pay community service, pay hours away to community service.
I don't believe he can pay all of them, but the sites are open now. He can do his community service, and there is a portion that he can pay to take care of some of those.
Understood. In that case, we have nothing else.
All right, you may be excused. Omar Cadillo, please. Good morning, Mr. Romero.
Good morning, Judge.
Court calls a case of the state of Texas versus Omar Cadillo, cause number 2020-0C00213 and 2020-0C05586.
This proceeding is being heard in reference to and in compliance with the emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court and the Court of Criminal Appeals under various miscellaneous docket numbers regarding the COVID-19 state of disaster, the guidance issued by the Office of Court Administration and the El Paso Council of Judges statement to the attorneys of the El Paso Bar in response to coronavirus.
May I have announcement of council?
Hunter Griffin for the state. State is ready.
Rodolfo Romero for the defendant. Defendant's ready, Your Honor.
What was that second cause number? Did I have that right, or is it a 2018 case?
It's a 2018, Judge.
Okay, it's 2018 0C05586 then. You are Omar Cadillo?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand, sir. Solemnly swear or affirm testimony you may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, Mr. Cadillo?
Yes, ma'am.
Charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated, alleged to have occurred November 20th, 2020, and again on March 31st, 2018, both in El Paso County, Texas. To those charges, sir, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Any priors, Mr. Griffin?
He has no criminal history other than these two cases and traffic tickets.
All right, the court will follow the state's recommendation, find you guilty on both, sentence you to 180 days in jail, probated for 15 months. You're to pay a $700 fine, $30 a month supervision fee, complete 80 hours of community service, be subject to breath and urine analysis, a 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew where you can't be out unless you're working or going to school, attend a victim impact panel, DWI school, camera interlock installed on your vehicle. You're not to drive anything that does not have that device installed. Reimburse El Paso County for court costs, and the two cases run concurrent with each other. Mr. Cadillo, I'm sure your attorney has told you, you now have 2 DWI convictions. You get arrested again for driving while intoxicated. They can make that a felony. Anything further, counsel?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
The camera interlock was not in the plea agreement.
It's mandatory because he has the 2. I had asked somebody to let you know that it was mandatory.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
Nothing further. You may be excused. Good luck to you, Mr. Carrillo.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. I believe that wraps up our 9:30 docket. So we'll see everybody back at 11 with the exception of Mr. Romero.